I wanted to make a YouTube video to learn Spanish. I was doing it to help myself, and I want to try to get a group going that will be into this concept of everybody learning Spanish together, to use it to motivate each other. I've been trying to learn Spanish for a long time. I've tried Duolingo, I've tried CDs, I've traveled to Spanish countries, I've done a lot of different things. And this is my latest idea. And I feel like it's backed by some solid foundation. For one, on my research, just a quick Google search, general themes, general concepts, generally people will say that I think the general agreement is that 3,000 words is what you need to have a base case of just having some fundamentally being able to speak Spanish. So that should be a good starting point. Also, I want to put a reasonable goal of 5 words per day. If you do 5 words a day to get to 3,000 words starting today, that'll get us to November 16th, 2026, and we can all drink some champagne at that time. Moving forward, what am I trying to add here? A couple things. One, I want to give everybody the opportunity to learn Spanish while driving a car. So if you listen, you're good. And the other part of this is I'm trying to remove the energy involved in memorization and the frustration involved in forgetting words once memorized. Trying to do that all through mnemonics. So I'm trying to offer mnemonics to lock in these words and then review the words from time to time to lock them in further. So let's proceed with these 5 mnemonics that I've developed, and hopefully I can get some comments about if people think they're good mnemonics or bad mnemonics. And hopefully they lock it in so we can progress and speak Spanish. First word, the word tall. Quite simply, an easy mnemonic there is to think of the word altitude. When a plane is high in the air, it has a higher altitude. So we're going to think, when we think of the word tall, we're going to think of the word altitude, and that will likely spark our memory to say alto for our first Spanish word that we learn together. Moving forward, the word mole. Simply here we can picture a mole on our skin, and it would be quite odd if it looked like the moon. So the word mole, we think about the moon, we think about the lunar cycle. So quite simply, we should drop right into lunar, the Spanish word for moon. Moving forward, kidney. I thought it would be silly. I thought it would work. Picture 2 onions in your back where your kidneys are. Replace your kidneys with 2 onions. Should be sufficient to spark that memory. So when we think about kidneys, we think about onions. We slip into riñón, the Spanish word for kidney. And finally, waist, the waistline. Remove that real quick. Real simple, the word waist. That's a tough one. Here's what I'm going with. An old word. A ceinture. Ceinture? Let me see. A centaur. A centaur. A centaur, a mythical character that is half man, half horse, split at the waist. All we have to remember to the next step there is the waistline can be sexy, sinful. So we can just jump right into centaur, Centora, the waist. The word scope, another tricky one that I felt to memorize. And I thought, scope, the scope of practice. Wouldn't it be great if it would be within the scope of practice of artificial intelligence to cure cancer? We would love for AI to cure cancer. So let's just take this to the next step. AI, drop the R, alcance. Alcance. Quick review. The word tall, altitude, alto. Mole, the moon, as a mole, lunar. Scope, AI, curing cancer, alcanza. Kidney, onions, riñón. The waist, the cintura, the censure, cintura. Thank you.